Okay, so what if I told you that the way you think about your dog is about to be completely obsolete? I know, it sounds dramatic, but seriously, our entire relationship with them, how we care for them, how we live with them, even how we understand them is going through this massive tech-fueled transformation right at this very moment.
And this quote right here, it just nails the shift we're seeing. For years, the big trend was all about pet humanization. This idea of treating our dogs like they're part of the family. But we're moving past that into something totally new, something called personalization. So, what's the actual difference? Well, let's break it down. Humanization, that was all about emotion, treating them like our furry kids. Personalization, on the other hand, is driven by information. It's about using hard data to manage every single aspect of our dogs' lives with this incredible, almost clinical precision. So, who's behind this whole data-driven approach? Well, it's a brand new generation of owners. They're flooding the market, and believe me, they have completely different expectations than any generation that came before them. And the speed of this change, it is just staggering. In one single year, the number of Gen Z households with pets shot up by 43.5%. They aren't just kind of showing up to the party, they are arriving in full force. And get this, they're not just getting one dog. A whopping 70% of these Gen Z owners have 2 or more pets. That is way higher than any other generation. This isn't some small trend, it's a fundamental reshaping of who a pet owner even is. And this is where the old stereotypes just completely fall apart. A huge majority, 63%, of millennial dog owners are male. So that traditional marketing playbook, the one aimed at a very specific type of female owner, yeah, that's officially out of date. Now, this new data-hungry owner is being empowered by an absolute explosion in technology. And it's giving rise to what our sources are calling the quantified pet. Smart collars are the perfect example. I mean, they started out as pretty simple GPS trackers, right? Just for safety. Now they are sophisticated 24/7 health monitors tracking vital signs like heart rate, sleep quality, and activity. It gives us this constant stream of health data. And where's the next frontier? Well, we're moving beyond just physical health. A new AI-powered collar can now analyze a dog's barks, its whines, and its biometrics to figure out its emotional state. For the first time ever, we have a data-driven window into how our dogs are actually feeling. It's wild. So when you put all this tech together, you get this incredible proactive feedback loop. Picture this. The wearable on your dog collects data, and AI adjusts their custom food formula in real time. If there's any health anomaly, it sends an alert straight to your phone, and a telehealth vet can respond instantly with all that data already in hand. It's seamless. But it would be a huge mistake to think this new owner is only obsessed with data. They care just as deeply about values. This data-driven mindset is paired with a massive demand for transparency, for ethics, and for sustainability in every single product they buy. An overwhelming 88% of consumers are demanding transparency and accuracy in what's on their dog's food label. They aren't just buying food anymore. They're becoming what the source calls ingredient detectives, and they're investigating every single component. And because of that, those vague marketing buzzwords like natural or premium, they just don't cut it anymore. Consumers want verifiable proof, and they're getting it from third-party certifications like B Corp and from QR codes that let them trace an ingredient all the way back to the farm. This demand for ethics goes all the way back to the very source of companionship. The whole definition of a responsible breeder has been completely elevated. Now, it's all about comprehensive health screening, prioritizing stable temperament over trendy looks, and offering a lifetime commitment of support. It's about ensuring healthy, happy life from day one. So this deep integration of data and values, it's not just happening inside our homes. It's actually reshaping our entire physical world. Dogs are no longer just pets that we leave at home. They are becoming fully integrated partners in pretty much every aspect of our modern lives. And businesses are definitely taking notice. Pet-friendly workplaces aren't just some fun little perk anymore. They're a powerful strategic tool. 80% of HR pros say it helps them attract and keep top talent, and 75% say it's a key factor in getting employees back into the office. This total life integration, it extends to travel too. Dogs now make up nearly half of the entire pet travel market. That's driving a massive boom in pet-friendly hotels that offer specialized services like in-room dog beds, chef-prepared meals, and even on-site grooming.
And the scale of this change is truly remarkable. We're talking about entire cities now competing to be dog-friendly by redesigning their infrastructure. They're adding more parks, better walking paths, and pet-centric housing, all to attract a young, mobile, dog-owning workforce that expects their companion to come with them everywhere. Okay, so let's connect the dots. We've got a new generation of owners who are digitally native and ethically focused. We've got an explosion of technology creating the quantified pet, and we have a world that is physically rebuilding itself to accommodate them. So where does all this lead? It leads to a concept that our source calls the Canine Operating System.
Okay, so what is that? Essentially, it's the ultimate command center for your dog's well-being. Think of it as a single, centralized platform that brings together their unique genetic code, their real-time health data from wearables, and their behavioral history into one predictive, all-knowing system.
So imagine how this would work. Your dog's collar notices his sleep has been a little more restless than usual. The Canine OS cross-references that with his genetic predisposition for joint issues and his activity level from yesterday's hike. It then automatically adjusts the nutrient formula in his smart feeder to add more anti-inflammatories, and it sends you an alert suggesting a gentler walk today, even flagging it for your next telehealth check-in. What this means is we're moving away from a world where pet care is a series of separate events. A vet visit here, a bag of food there. Instead, it becomes this single, continuous and adaptive process, all powered by data to optimize their health and happiness for their entire life. Which leaves us with one final and, I think, really crucial question. As we build this incredible future and we use this technology to understand and care for our dogs with more precision than ever before, are we actually forging an even deeper, more informed bond? Or are we just risking turning our best friends into another device to be managed? The future of the dog, it seems, is really in our hands.